in here. I'm gonna brush my hair and hopefully make it look a little bit better than it was earlier. I shouldn't really be brushing it when it's dry, but oh well today. Maria just walked in. So here we go. It's just regular water. Okay, now we're almost there. I feel like it takes forever sometimes. No, it's the fun part. Hello, hello. One side done. Add some more. I love the way this stuff feels, you guys. Alright. Give the front a little bit of a scrunchy poo. Beautiful. Nice. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Okay. Nice and clean. Let's go paint. Ooh. Okay. Alrighty. Oops. And now we are here to do what we were working on earlier. Yes. More painting, more painting. There we go. That is better now. Oh, you guys are a little wonky. There we go. Hello, Olive. Welcome. So it's just a kneaded eraser. My paper must have been a little bit wet. Well, it'll be okay. It's probably just user error. As always. Okay, it's probably this jug right here just being a little bit too full. Yep. That paper is definitely wet right there. Just try that. Okay. We'll let that dry and we'll do work over here. If you guys are new here, my name is Leah, and we do art every day. All right. That is looking pretty nice. Go over it with just a normal eraser. Don't get any pencil marks that the kneaded eraser couldn't get. Oh no! You guys! Oh, rage! Oh! Okay. Your paper is even just a little bit wet. Even if it's nice paper, be careful. Oh. Guess we're just gonna have to try and... Oh, it's just making it worse. Oh. Alright, whatever. That is so frustrating. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I might. I have one right here. It's pretty dry now. Give it a go. Right. It could be worse. Okay. I guess I'll just go back in and try and add what I had before. Okay, circles. Alright. I won't be selling this one. Yeah. Hi, Jesus. Welcome. You always say, remember me. We're on our, like, 53rd episode, my guy. Oh, I forgot the spray bottle in the bathroom. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Just gonna go over this whole area with a light yellowy orange. Just a nice big brush. Well, I'm just enjoying painting them right now. It's not that I necessarily love them. I love putting this in my hair, you guys. It always smells so nice. So nice. Okay. Do I love who? The octopus? I just enjoy painting that right now, guys. Okay. So while that layer is drying, we will begin to add the rest. This is watercolor. Yeah, everything is going good. I knew there wasn't enough water on there. Yeah, it can be a challenging medium. Thank you. I just started. I think that halfway through... No, I'm painting now, my dear. There's a difference. I think that in a little while, when I need to take a break and let this whole thing dry, we will go into the kitchen and make some brownies. Yeah, it's a difficult medium, but if you can find the right brushes and the right paper, then having some not super cheap, but relatively middle of the range watercolors is, you can get some really nice stuff done. Yes, brownies. I think something that's really, really cool with watercolor is that color theory works really well with watercolor. So if you haven't really given your hand at trying to learn more about it, and you really like watercolor and want to paint with watercolor, definitely think about that. The yellow that I'm putting down is purposefully for color theory. It's why it's more of a yellowy orange, so that it will complement blue colors and purple colors. Because the opposite of purple is yellow and the opposite of blue is orange. On the color wheel. Once you have one and you use it enough, then you think about it. Hello, Walleye John. I'm good. How are you? Oh, yeah, I'm self-taught. But I have learned the beauty of learning how to be very gentle when you're drawing or painting. Even with acrylics, it can be really helpful. And watercolor can help you get that down. What's new? Not much. Your brush has been thicker. This is one that's just sitting. Like, look how straight up and down that is. And then here's a long one that's really nice as well. I take good care of my brushes, though. I have one that accidentally, this is a really cheap one, though. It kind of sat in an awkward position and now stays like that. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of talking about my tattoos. Not to be rude, it's just like every single live stream, I feel like people They're like, oh, can you tell us about your arm tattoo? Can you, like, there's no story behind them. They're just tattoos, you guys. Hi, Gordo, welcome. I'm not sure I have anything else to say about my tattoos, you know? They're just tattoos. Some people get tattoos just because they like body art, you know? You have a thunderstorm tattoo? That's cool. Did I melt all the ice and go fishing? No. Although the ice is definitely melting. Hi, Ernest. Welcome. Well, that's not what day it is where I'm at. Thank you. What do you mean? Nobody's bought it. Yes, this is a new painting. I sketched it up earlier on live. Yes, that's for sale. Do I clean my brushes after each pass? No. Typically not. Sometimes I'll dip it into water just to grab more water for the brush or for the paint to keep the paint the same consistency that I want. No arguing, please. If they don't want to buy it, they don't want to buy it. It's perfectly fine. Mm. Yeah, you have to learn to be gentle on your brushes. If you can't take care of your brushes, you're not going to learn how to make good paintings. You're just gonna have to buy new brushes each time. That's a pain in the butt cost. You don't want that. You gotta do better research then, I guess. Better research, more practice, be consistent. And learn how to use your brushes. If that means having to practice in a notebook for 7 days before you actually start working on a painting, then if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Yeah, I made all those paintings. It's a series of mine. I may be self-taught, but I've been painting my whole life. And I'm not young. That doesn't make any sense. Why would a drawing by a children sell at a high price? Why would I sell something like that for a high price? I don't sell other people's work. So that question honestly doesn't make any sense to me. It's not really any context. My whole life. +20 years. Watercolor was relatively new to me until maybe about 5-6 years ago is when I taught myself watercolor. It's just a lot of practice. Am I painting from a reference? No, not today. Not today. No reference today. This paper is getting so wet now. So when I am done doing the background, we're gonna have to take a break. Go make some brownies. Yeah, it's a challenge, but you have to push through it. And the biggest thing that I'm gonna tell you for watercolor is that there's an ugly stage. There's a kind of childlike looking stage, which we're not fully at there yet. And then there's an ugly stage. And then there's kind of a really ugly stage. And then it looks pretty again. It's really wonky and weird. But if you can push through that and understand layering and, you know, how to use your brushes correctly, you'll get there. I promise. Just be patient with yourself. Don't rush yourself. And like I said, practice. Practice as much as you can. Start with something really simple and make something simple, make it more complex, and then make it even more complex with watercolor. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can even time it. Say, oh, you know, I want to make something that's even more complex than the first one, but I want to take less time on it, which is something that you can do. There are ways around it with watercolor, but you'll get there. Just be patient with yourself. Oh, you're an impatient person. You're breaking your brushes? Oh my lord. How are you breaking your brushes? That doesn't even make sense. I don't understand. I don't think... Okay, I've only broken one brush probably in my whole life, and that was because it was a 10-year-old paintbrush. So, and that was one of the ones that I first started with. But other than that, I'm so gentle in my paintbrushes. I don't think that would ever happen. You gotta learn how to handle your brushes. Once you hear a crack, you throw it. Well, if you're that impatient, then I don't know what to tell you. You might like drawing better. Watercolor is definitely for patient people. Acrylic is nice because it does dry within a certain amount of time, and you can get a fast drying acrylic too. That's okay. Sometimes artistic inspiration hits us at certain stages of our life, and you just gotta go with it and enjoy it. And yeah. Paint. Make your body happy, make your brain happy, as I say. Listen to your body. Put the paint on the page. No. It definitely does not. For some people, you know, they can get the whole thing done in one go, but layers are important if you want to create depth. See, I understand that because you can just take some white or some black or whatever color and just paint over it. But watercolor also has its forgiving aspects to it. So it's just about perception and knowing how to use your art supplies. Yeah, only about a quarter of this page is even dry, which is nice because then I can actually go back in and see where I need to add some dark and some spots over here. Well, it's not even halfway finished, you guys. These watercolor paintings sometimes can take me upwards of 9 hours to finish. And this is just the first layer of paint on the entire thing, so buckle up. Okay, well, now this can dry, and I guess we'll go make some brownies. Oh. Buckle up, Dorothy. We're going for a ride. Far from Kansas. Kansas. Holy smokes, you guys. I'm such a klutz. But it's okay. It's a-okay. Always keep the safety top on your razor, guys. Oh, my basil smells good. Must have punctured it a little bit or something. Okay. Let's just set you down here if we can. And oh no! Okay. Oh no! Hold on, guys. Okay. We're back in the position where I need, well, kind of. I need this to just, there we go. Okay, and, yeah, so, oops. I don't remember where I put it, but we'll find it in a second here. Oh, if I remember correctly, this light is butthole. So we should do, yeah. All right. Gonna need a bowl. And where did I put it? Where are they at? 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 There they at. Okay. And now. Dinny. Sans hairdryer. It's just crunchy. I'd rather you just buy me some art supplies from my wish list. Yes, we made it. Hi. I need to grab something to put this on. Okay. Oops. And back on the paintbrush, the microphone is. Let's see if we scrunch it out, if it looks any nicer, huh? No, I'm not gonna clip it to my hair. Bad. But we need to grab our supplies and preheat the oven. Boom. Loud noise. Aria's toys. Boom. No. Oh, I only got Uno. I need dose. I need a dose. Good thing I have some eggs. We're taking a break and making some brownies. Yo, Iggy. This is for the Wawa, and now we need parchment paper. Yes, I remember you. Hello, hello. Oh, you guys will like this. I'm so confused. I'm not alone in life. Doesn't make any sense. Yes, Enigma. my social medias are linked in my profile. But if anybody's rude, they get blocked. Just saying that now. It's parchment paper. Okay. Maybe. I said if anybody sends anything rude, they will be blocked. Anywho, I need to grab a measuring cup. Oh my god. It's a good thing that this is a clean counter, you guys. Holy mother F. Okay. Alright. That has never happened to me before. Is this part of the painting? No. I just said I'm making brownies. I don't understand that. Okay. Okay, hands are clean again. Get some water. What do you mean we're painting, we're making brownies while the paper dries. Yeah. 'Tis what we're doing. Yes, they're from the box. Don't judge me. I'm still trying to develop a recipe that's as close to a box as I can. I gotta have it every once in a while so I can think in my brain, okay, is this close enough? I don't know if that makes sense or not. Okay, egg, some Wawa. Okay. In they go. Now we're gonna measure some oil. And oil going in. I didn't realize that being able to read directions was a challenge. Thanks. Hi, Anthony. We're making some brownies. I use a spatula because then it's pretty difficult to open mix with a spatula. And just try and get the last bit of that in there. And then I'll wash my hands again. Okay. Back up a little bit. Now for the fun part, which I'll angle you guys down so you can see. Okay, I'm just gonna get the rest of this. Hello. I'm doing good. I don't even have that much energy. So I'm not sure what you mean. After I have some coffee, maybe. No. I will probably not even have a piece of this until, I don't even know. It's going to take a really, really long time for it to cool down. And I only eat brownies when they're cool, so this is kind of a, we're making it ahead for tomorrow so I can have a slice kind of thing. I don't like brownies when they're warm. Am I weird? Is that weird, you guys? Oh, there's still some coffee there. Just pop it in the mic. Of course. Oh, so close. Okay, we can pop this bench in. So, some tappy tappies. How long? This is a 9x9, so 36 minutes. Alright, timer is started. We'll have some brownies in about a half an hour. I love the water. Delicious. Alright. Oh my gosh, yes, Joseph, it does make the house smell wonderful. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. You know, I made, hold on, let me do this. There we go. So you guys can see me a little bit better. I made some buttermilk fried chicken for dinner tonight. It was so good. I love using the bag technique, the paper bag technique, where you put your flour and your seasonings in the paper bag and you shake it with the chicken in there. And it's just delicious. That's funny. Come on, don't be a weirdo. Talking to my phone, you guys. Okay. Time to set this back up. And you guys are falling. You're falling. Ugh. Is my paper even dry? No. I can't even go back to painting. Yeah, they still make shake and bake. That's still a thing. I love shake and bake. When I was a kid, it was so good. I remember the first time that I ever had it. My aunt made it for us, and it was really good. Yeah, well, I don't really have anything that I can do, you guys, so. Oh, well, that's not what it is, but shake and bake is a little different because it's like very fine breadcrumbs and flour in that mix, I believe, whereas the fried chicken that I made It's more of a southern style fried chicken. It's really good. It's got all the little craggly crispy bits, and I made chicken tenders with a chicken breast that was soaking in buttermilk and hot sauce for like 12 hours. It's really good. But yeah, I guess I will come back when I can paint, you guys. Yeah, shake and bake is done in the oven as well. Typically you don't fry it, so. But yeah, I'll come back when I can paint more.